What will it take at this point, do you think, to end the shutdown? And what's your message to your fellow New York lawmaker, Senator Chuck Schumer?
Look, it's going to take everyone in our communities to reach out to the Democrats, particularly Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries, and tell them enough nonsense. Let's get back to work. If you want to talk about these things that you want changed, if you want to spend more, if you want to, the American people to say, let's continue to bring in more illegal immigrants and continue to put them on our healthcare system and continue to burden our communities, then keep doing what you're doing. But I think people are recognizing that we need to slow down our national debt. We aren't cutting Medicaid. We're slowing down the growth of Medicaid over a period. But unfortunately, states like New York have spent enormous amounts of money. They keep saying, well, the federal government doesn't allow you to spend money on illegal immigrants. Well, technically, under the law, that's true. But what New York does is we spend $230 million a year just on illegal immigrants that are 65 and over under a special Medicaid program. We also spend over $1 billion each year on illegal immigrants who are under 65, who are receiving this through what we call the Essential Plan in New York. And that money is being subsidized by the federal taxpayers. Correct. So the federal taxpayers are actually paying for it. And what's worse in New York than any other state, which is why this is felt by local governments, is that the local governments still participate in paying 25% of the total Medicaid share. No other state in the country does that to their local taxpayers. And Jan, this is why it's so important. If you look at upstate New York and places where I live, our county pays among the highest property taxes based on a percentage of value because we have lower values in our property. So when everyone cries in Westchester and Long Island that their taxes are so high, they have very high values as well. So we're being higher taxed. And so that local share, we're paying for it. And when people are coming across the northern border, illegal immigrants in huge numbers like they have in New York, I have a border district, those residents are here and we're paying for them. Now, there's all kinds of ways that the Democrats have sort of used sleight of hand, that's a magic trick, by the way, to make taxpayers pay for this. But the New York taxpayers are going to be left on the hook as well. That's what Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer are telling you. That's why we're trying to highlight that so people know the federal taxpayers are paying, but worse, our local taxpayers. And by the way, upstate New York is mostly, an agricultural community, small cities. We're the ones bearing the brunt of this. And these are the people that are most angry about the cost of Medicaid.